Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club. Happy Monday night. I'm recording live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Anna, I think you are on, and can you just chat that you can hear me? I had a little technical challenge setting up, so I'm hoping that I am live and you can hear me. Um, I'll give you a second to chat. So if you're coming the first time to my video, I don't usually start quite this slow, but I'm having a little difficulty, so I'm hoping that it's going to work. My fingers are crossed. Um, let me just chat to her. Okay, she can hear me. Okay, thanks, Anna. All right, good. I'm a minute or two early, so we'll give people a little bit of time to join. Hey, Marsha from Wisconsin. Good to see you. Do you have snow yet, Marsha? I'm afraid you guys are probably getting very cold this time of the year. So let me go over the details of who I am in case this is the first time that you've seen me or heard me or stumbled upon me or got recommended to come watch me. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page called Trish's Card Club. They basically mirror each other, so you can join one or the other. I prefer that you join the YouTube channel by subscribing because it really helps me. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers in 2026. By the end of 2026. It was 2025 and I'm more than halfway there, but I'm probably not going to make it this year, but I'm going to work hard to get there next year because I want to be able to do a little bit of editing. My videos will always be live, but the ending of my videos to upload them to Facebook needs some work, and I can't do that right now without getting a few more subscribers. So that's where my goal is. You can shop with me online 24/7 at trishn.stampinup.net. You'll see some really fun products tonight you may be interested in getting. No snow yet. Well, that's good, Marcia. Hopefully you're having a nice fall then. It's starting to get colder here. Today we had rain all day. I was up and out the door at 4:30 this morning because I work out at 5 and it was raining, and it rained the entire day. Now it didn't rain hard, so I don't know how much rain we got, but we are desperate for rain. We had a very, very dry summer, so I'm not complaining. It's good fertilizer for the grass and it's free, so I'll take it. So I don't know where everybody is tonight. It's after 8 o'clock and we still don't have all that many people joining, but it's okay because whoever comes, they'll get to enjoy it. The card that I'm making tonight, I want to give a big shout out to Carrie Todd. Carrie's Facebook page and her YouTube channel and her Instagram account is Stamp with CT. C as in Carrie, T as in Todd, Stamp with CT. She is amazing. And oh, thanks, Karen. So maybe other people are having a hard time finding me too. Oh, Marcia, 55. That's what it was here today. It was 54. And then, oh, Miss Peg, I see you. Happy Monday, Miss Peg. So Carrie inspired the card that we're doing tonight. I had a chance to do a bingo with Carrie on Saturday, which is always so much fun. And you're all welcome to join. Just let me know. She does it once a month. Her and her husband do a phenomenal, phenomenal job. It's so much fun. We make 3 projects. We play 6 games of bingo. They're super generous with the prizes, and it's just a really fun Saturday night. So if you're looking for something to do on a Saturday night, it's only $30, or you can pay $35 and get an extra bingo card. And I would like the extra bingo card. And for the first time ever, I won the overall coverall, which I've never won before. So it was very exciting. And that's $90 in free product that I get to pick. And I get to pick whatever I want. So I'm really excited about that. So I encourage you. And her regular bingo prizes are amazing too. So, and I did win. I had a really lucky night because I won bingo. And yeah, I had a really, really lucky night. So Saturday night, I should have bought a lottery ticket. So, okay. I'm going to go over one more announcement and then I'll start making the cards and I'll come back to this one. If you guys have been listening to me for a while, you know that we have our annual Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate Gathering Saturday, February 14th in 2026. We are so excited. Karen Code and I do this event. This is going to be our 4th year. We get better and better every year, and we have been working our little tails off literally since our last Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate Gathering to make this one better than the one before, because that's what we're always trying to do, is better our best. But one thing that I want to focus on tonight is registration. Registration is going to happen through an email link that myself or Karen will send to you. And it's going to be, registration will happen between the 7th and the 13th of December. It's super important for us to get registration this early because it's a tremendous amount of preparation. And we are ordering from the new mini catalog that will come out January 1. we get to see it in December, and we want to have the latest and the greatest for you guys, but it's a tremendous time crunch for us to get everything prepped for that day. Now, we've been prepping since last year. Karen and I have probably spent combined, we probably have spent 30 hours already prepping for this between our projects and our product playground and stuff. So we just put a tremendous amount of effort into it, and we are so excited to share it with you. We are so excited, as a matter of fact, that literally 15 minutes ago, Karen and I were on the phone, and we already have 2 new ideas that we're going to implement at 5th annual Crafts Chicken Chocolate at the 5th annual Crafts Chicks and Chocolate Gathering in 2027. And I'm not exaggerating. That's how far in advance we are planning stuff. So we're really excited. And this year we have some new things. We have some carryovers that we did from last year, and we have some new things. So it's really going to be a fun time. So that's Crafts Chicks and Chocolate. So if you can come, we would love to have you. Okay, let's get to the card, and then we'll do some more announcements at the end. Do you have a stack of DSP on your desk somewhere or in your pile that looks like this? Because I do. This is the end of an entire pack of 12 by 12 DSP. This is all that I have left. And I am not throwing it away, but what am I going to do with it? Well, on the bingo night, on Thursday night, Carrie did a fabulous card that I fell in love with. And she said she made this card from scraps. So I'm like, that is a brilliant idea. I have done a few cards from scraps before. It's not like it's not rocket science. We might have had a similar layout before, but it's just super practical to take these scraps, not throw them out, and make them into, and this will make several cards. That's the whole thing. This little pack of scraps will make several cards. So I'm going to start my base with Cajun Craze. And I forgot to look up the names. Darn it. I think it's called Falling Leaves, but don't quote me on that. I forgot. If someone knows it, you guys, it's our new leaf folder, embossing folder. It's really pretty. And it makes this beautiful, let me see if I can get it so you guys can see. It makes this beautiful leaves. Maybe it goes this way. Maybe it goes that way because they're falling leaves. And it makes a beautiful emboss impression. And that's going to be in crushed curry. So that's how we're going to get started with our card base. I've covered up my glue. Let me get my glue. I'm probably going to have to get more glue. I don't think this is going to last me my whole. So this is just a standard piece of cardstock. Hey, Huckles. Hello from cold Maine. Yeah, how cold is it, Teresa? And for those of you who might be stumbling across me for the first time, I grew up in the great state of Maine, and some of my dearest friends and sister, of one of several sisters, watches my video. So I'm always curious what's happening in Maine. This is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cut in half and scored, and we're going to do it vertically this way. So I'm going to put this on here to start. Then I took another piece of Cajun Craze, which is 4.5 inches by 3 inches, and I ran it through the mini corrugated embossing folder. And I got this. And this is what really made me fall in love with the card that Carrie made, because I love the texture of a card. I love embossing folders. I love how they look on a card. I just love how they do it. So this was sort of the inspiration piece that I fell in love. So I took those scrap papers and I cut them into 4 pieces like this. And these are, so I cut them in 4 pieces like that. And you can use either side. There's 2 different sides, so you can use either side. And I'm going to glue them down. I just want to show you the layout. So this is 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1 1/4 inch, in case you're looking for the measurements on how this lays out. And you just put glue on the back. I'm almost out of my glue, so it's a little, and you're going to lay it down. And then you don't see a lot of the embossed paper, but you see enough of it just to give it some interest. And that's what I just really love how that came out. So that's one of the reasons why I did the leaves, so that, hey, Mary Finn, good to see you. And Angela, thank you. Angela, I think I saw your post about your cat passing. I'm so sorry. I know that must be so incredibly hard, because I know that you're definitely a good mom to your cats. So really have my sympathies for that. All right. So there's the top layer. And remember always, you guys, when you're gluing down an embossed piece of paper, you have to be generous with the glue so it stays on your card. And then that's going to go there. And you're going to be saying, Trish, you're done this card this fast. And I'm going to be like, yeah, it's a quick one. It's a very quick one. So isn't that pretty? And that is literally with scrap paper, you guys. This card is made with scrap paper, which is what makes it so amazing. Let me come in a little closer so you can see it hopefully a little bit better. And this is the DSP is called Gathering Together, and that is current and it's available online. And then I want to make this for a guy birthday card that's someone from work, and I want to make it a guy birthday card. So I took an old punch and I just punched out the DSP in this group. Let me see if I can show you what side it's on because I don't remember. Oh, I could have used that one too. I didn't think about that. That would have worked, but that's okay. It is the other side of this paper right here. It's this piece of paper. And I just realized that there's this paper, and I could have used this one too, because that picks up the background, but it still works. And then I'm going to show you guys how I did that. You probably have seen this before, but it's it doesn't matter. Let me see if I have a piece of paper that will work. I just need to get some paper that has, okay. So you just take do I want to do that? Yeah. Just take your punch, and it could be any shape. It doesn't have to be this punch. This is retired. It's been around forever and ever and ever. So you just take that and punch it out. So any shape, and then you punch it again. This is how you can get layers with your, oops, I missed the edge. Let me try that again because I need to have the edge to show you how this works. So you have two of the same sizes, and then you take your scissors and you, if you guys could see my desk, see this mess right here? It reflects my whole desk. I have been prepping for my Christmas card class all weekend, so my stamp room looks like a bomb went off in the middle of it. And then what you do is you take a little bit of glue on the ends, on this end, and a little bit of glue on that end. And then you just line up this piece of paper. And what you're doing is just adding on the look as if you're doubling up your design. And I love it because when it was just this piece of paper by itself, it didn't stand up. It was too neutral. It blended into the card too easy. So that's how I got that effect. So then I'm putting this on with dimensionals, and I think this is going to make a perfect November birthday card for one of my colleagues at work. So I'm kind of two-timing it tonight. I am making his birthday card and showing you how to make a card with scraps. So do you see, you guys, how you can do this with anything? It's so easy. And I know you have tons of scraps laying around. And remember that every scrap has two sides. So just to refresh, this is a half an inch, 1 inch. No, I'm sorry. A half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, and 1 1/4 inch. That's the measurement. The piece underneath is 4.5 by 3. And then this is just a standard 4 by 5 1/4. So you can make this with anything. So I want to show you the card that we made with Carrie so you can see where my inspiration came from. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. Hey, Charlene, thanks for your kind words. I hope I've said hi to everybody. This is the card that Carrie did. Now, isn't that beautiful? I just think it's so pretty. Now, let's talk about that a little bit because I don't have this to show you, but I have the catalog. Let me hang on. Close your eyes, you guys, because this is going to get ugly for a minute. Okay, sorry. So this is a suite where you can purchase 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets and the embossing folder and all the embellishments. But the most important thing I want to show you is the paper. And now I'm going to make you cross-eyed by doing this. But this piece right here, where's my card? This piece right here, Carrie, it has a die. Over here is the die. And Carrie cut it out of this Designer Series paper. There's probably 20, you get probably 20 out of that one piece of paper. And that's what Carrie cut out and sent to us to make the card. So her card is really finished very beautifully. It's just a really, really pretty card. Mine, in this particular card, I don't have a leaf of any kind. Now there are there is a stamp set out there that has a leaf die. I just don't own it. And I could have put a really pretty leaf right here. And then I thought about I could cut out some leaves, and I was like, no, what? Simple is best. I want you to see that you can do this card without having to have a lot of other accessories. If you have them, you get a beautiful result. If you don't have them, you still get a beautiful result. Does that make sense? So that's kind of what I want you guys to see. Hey, Cheryl in Texas, good to see you. What is the width of the scrap? It is 1/2. So the width is, the length is 3.5 inches. The width is 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, and 1 1/4 inches. So that's how I cut it. So they're all 3.5 inches in length, and then in the thickness or the width of them, 3/4, 1 inch. I keep doing that wrong. 3/4. No, it's because I can't even think math. Sorry, you guys. 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch, 1 1/4. All right, I think I got that right finally after that. So these are the cards. So a huge shout out to Carrie for inspiring us and having a really fun bingo and just showing us a beautiful idea of a card. And I just think, you guys, it's really hard to pick up on camera. It's just so hard to see. But that little embossing on the card underneath, on the cardstock underneath, is really, really pretty. So that's the card. Okay. You're very welcome, Marcia. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any other things. Yes, Emery, thank you. It is super versatile because, like I said, you guys, let's say you only have 3 pieces of designer series paper that you can work with. Just use a solid color and emboss it, and you'll have the same effect. It'll be beautiful. Embossing really changes the card, quite significantly. Okay, so that's that. Let me bring this back one more time because a lot of you guys weren't able to join in the very beginning. You probably couldn't find my video. I just want to remind everybody that watches me on YouTube or sees me on Facebook that we are doing our 4th annual Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate. And the registration for that is going to be through a link that we'll send you by email. So if we don't have your email and you're interested, please message me and we can get you on our email list. It's going to be, registration will happen from December 7th, which I believe is a Sunday, to December 13th, which is a Saturday, and it will cut off at like 5 o'clock. And that way, Karen and I will have enough time to get a head count, get everything ordered, get everything cut up and ready for our Saturday, February 14th. And then just as a reminder, we are having a shopping from 9:30 to 10. We'll have stamps, designer series paper, and crafting supplies on sale. Unbelievable prices, like we did last year, where our goal is to take the products that we have and have that you don't have and be able to purchase them at a very, very, very reduced rate so that they are rehomed to a good and used well. So can I get that out? I feel like I'm stuttering all over the place tonight. So 9:30 to 10 is going to be shopping. And then you can shop at lunch. You can really shop anytime during the day. That's what we did last year. But specifically from 9:30 to 10, we'll have the doors open and available for shopping. You guys, the place that we're meeting at is so gorgeous. Karen has sent me some pictures. Her company has built a brand new high-tech, 100% green building. It is going to be beautiful. The facilities are amazing. So we are so excited to host in this facility. It's going to really be great. So I think that's everything. Did I get everything? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Peg Neil, I hope you drive up and come to our Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate. We would love to have you. Tell your honey that he needs to come to Orlando for the day. I don't know what he can go to golf, or does he golf? I don't know if he golfs. I don't know what he can do, but he can do something for the day, and you can come to Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate because Anne Marie's going to be there. And I know you want to see Anne Marie because I want to see Anne Marie. So no pressure, no pressure. Who else is on here that I can coach to come? Thank you, Marcia. I hope you have a blessed week too. I'm really appreciative that you joined us. And Cheryl, hopefully we're going to see you hopefully as well. All right, you guys, I don't see Miss Judy on here. I know she'll watch the replay, but I want to let her know that I'm giving her a shout out and thinking about her. Judy's recovering from knee surgery. So she just needs all the love she can get because that is not a surgery for the faint of heart for sure. So, okay. I think that's everybody. I think that's everything. I'm going to try to put my card up one more time and hope that it gets captured. Remember, around here, we make it and we mail it. So I hope that you guys have time to make a card this week and get it in the mail. Bless someone to let them know that you're thinking about them is really a blessing. Let me see if I can just come in a little bit closer and see if we can get it to come in. It might be too close. Let's see. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was so blurred. I don't know how you guys saw it. You couldn't even read the happy birthday. That's a little bit better. So, well, thanks you guys for sharing part of your. Hey, Huckles. I don't know if I said hi to you. If I missed anybody, I'm always apologizing because I want to say hi and acknowledge everyone. Because I'm, again, very grateful that you share part of your Monday night with me. And for those of you guys that watch the replay, I love it. I don't know it. So you're like blessing me in secret. And I'm so thankful. And I hope that you guys have a very good week. I will be here next Monday night, same bat time, same bat channel. And hopefully between now and then, you guys get some cards in the mail. We'll talk to you soon, everybody. Have a good week. Bye now.